Welcome to another episode of Conversations with OGs. I'm Meatball.
I'm Chris.
I'm Barb.
And I'm Dre.
And today we're going to be talking about matching energy. What that consists of, Barbara?
For me, it's the vibe. You know, the good vibe that you might have in a relationship. In a friendship, it's the balance, the vibe. In relation, like I said, in a relationship, we like vibes, emotional connections, and things like that.
Okay. What you think, Dre?
I feel like when you match energy goes beyond relationship. It can be in friendship. It can be at work. It can be a little bit anywhere. Because, you know, sometimes you can be at work and you have an aggressive boss or you have aggressive coworkers. But for the most part, I would say matching energy is more or less in relationships. Men dating women, and I think they're pursuing them more. They're dating. They're doing all these things to make the woman feel like I'm your best choice. And she may feel like, well, I just wanted something to eat tonight, so that's why I'm even going out with you.
So you say just because a man pursues a woman that he's matching her energy?
No,
or
she's not matching his energy. If I'm pursuing you, think about this. If you like me, we can just go for a walk. We can talk. We can get to know each other. We can exchange phone numbers and talk. 9 times out of 10, y'all keywords are, what are we doing? So we mean, what are we doing? You want to date. You want this man to get to know you. You want this man to spend time. You want this man to spend money. But
because that's the energy she's trying to match, right? Because energy is a connection, correct?
What energy she matching if I'm the one spending
because
the money?
The energy, but she has to try to get to match her, so she has to connect with you. So going out on dates and spending more time with you is how she connects with you, because energy is a connection, right? That's the way we connect with each other.
Why gotta have a price tag on it though? Why can't it just be sit at the parking lot?
Because you choose to take me out to eat.
No, that was your requirement.
I mean, you can match energies by just talking on the telephone.
So let's match energy. Let me pay for this. Let me pay for this food, and you pick up the tip or something. That's how, to me, matching energy goes.
I disagree.
It goes just through conversation. It also goes
even in when
financial.
dating or whatever. I disagree. When you say finances, I disagree, because it's a connection. So just because you spending money on me don't mean that we matching, we connecting with each other.
Exactly.
But matching energy and having a connection is two different things, right?
How?
Well, because if I'm, most of the time when I hear, I never refer to matching energy. Usually when a woman said, I'm going to match that energy, because she's mad about something. True. So when she says she's going to match matching energy, usually that's in a negative way. So but
when you put it in a positive way, when you're matching an energy, it's more of a connection. Like how you connecting with a person, how you vibing with a person. So say if I go out with somebody and I got a good energy, but soon as I step into the room with him, I automatically feel he on some bullshit. That his energy don't even connect. I don't give a damn how much money he just spent for that dinner or what we done talked about. I'm not feeling you. I'm not vibing with you. I don't like your energy.
So how about this?
It's negative to me. That's my opinion.
To me, matching energy is this. I done took you out. I done spent $500. I expect you to take me to the. You should, whatever date it is. If I spend $500, to me, matching energy, I should be taking you home and knocking you off. That's matching.
That's how you're gonna feel if y'all energy is matched.
Match my energy. I spend $500. I think I'm due.
So if you take her on a nice date and spend some money, you want sex at the end of that day.
Not some money. $500. Anything over $500, we should be fucking.
Okay, so
I just watched the guy on the podcast. I don't know his name.
Wow.
He made perfect sense.
Truth.
He's saying the same thing I be saying. Matching energy, getting to know each other. He said, if I spend 1 red cent, a penny, my penis should be inside you. And I'm 100% agreeing with this guy. If I'm spending money on you, I should be fucking you.
Wow.
So Dre, do you think men match women energy?
I think we overmatch their energy.
That's interesting.
Here you go.
Because a man to go broke for this woman. This woman ain't going broke for him. So we overmatch their energy.
You mean financially?
Financially, mentally, spirit, because we carry their burden. Once we walk through the door, or whatever they got, you got to think, women are sensitive. She can have a flat, she could have had, hairdresser could have fucked her hair up. She got a flat tire and she called you, oh, my tire, just going hysterical. It ain't nothing but a goddamn flat tire.
How do you match that?
All you can do is go up there and change the motherfucking tire. Ain't no matching
my own
energy.
goddamn
All you got to
tire.
do is calm her down. All you can do is do your best to calm her down. Like, baby, it's only a flat tire.
Now you said you disagree with what he
I
said.
changed my own tire. That ain't even necessary.
Because you said something she disagreed with.
yeah, that's not
He's
necessary.
the financial. He said
The women don't match finances. How?
But it's to you. Is that matching energy though?
No, that's not matching energy.
That ain't matching energy.
no.
If I spend my money, don't you think I'll
Okay,
do
if we
something?
going on a date, you pick the place. So
No.
you pick this high ass place to take me to.
No.
And then, yes, you did, because you said we could have went somewhere for free, like met at a park or something. So you should have took her to the park.
But the first
You
thing,
took her to a
listen,
restaurant where a steak is $100. That was your choice because
don't
you
even
wanted
like
something at
steak.
the end.
I
It
don't
don't
even
matter,
like
but you
steak.
took her to a place where you about to spend $500.
Listen, the first thing when I sit here and tell a
So
woman,
pretty much you're tricking. You should have had that
understanding. We
You should have
already
had that.
established that.
You should have had that understanding at the beginning of the date that I want to take you to dinner and now you got to give it up at the end. You should have had that already.
that's only if you spend $500. Anything.
So where
under
we going to
$500,
McDonald's?
We could.
Boy, bad.
But let me go back to the point I was saying. If a person is only trying to get to know a person, and I say, let's go have dinner, let's do something, and I say, okay, well, where do you want to go? You're going to say the most expensive place, normally. I've never heard a woman say, shit, you just take me to McDonald's and I get a number one.
But see, Drake,
I don't hear that shit.
See, I don't think a woman should be able to dictate where you take her to a date.
I don't
If you're
mind,
taking her
boy.
somewhere, she should just be happy to be coming along.
I agree.
So
But-
if I'm taking her, I would never take a woman somewhere where it's going to be a couple hundred.
even if it's going to be a happy ending,
No, because I feel like I should be able to get some pussy just
If it's
on
going to be a happy
GP.
ending, it's going to be a happy
I should,
ending regardless.
because she already knows she gonna give you some pussy off the rip.
So you're saying
Depends
before
on-
y'all even go on a date, it should already be talked about whether you're gonna get
If
any
that's
sex.
my agenda that
Nah,
day. But
you
see,
can't do that.
sometimes I just want to, I may like her and I just want to talk and get to know her. But if the conversation change, my agenda would change. But
let me ask you a
usually,
question, boss. So you telling me you genuinely liked it women and never thought, damn, I want to hit that? You actually think like that?
no. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, Dre, when I first see a woman, what attracts me to her is whatever I like about her.
Okay.
Now, usually after you and have sex, it could be once, twice. Now you kind of passed it.
Yeah.
So now I can actually get to know her and see what she's about.
I agree.
So now if I want to talk to her before or after sex, I'm not spending no couple $100 on no date. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of nice restaurants where you get some $50, $60 steaks. You know what I'm saying? And
I
the
agree.
bill is under $150. So I don't really see a reason. If a chick told me take her to a restaurant and the bill gonna be $500, when I go to her house, she best to have her shit together. She better not have nothing out of place. She better drive a decent car. $500 for a meal, that's crazy.
To me, it is. I agree.
Okay,
But
so
you're willing to spend it if you can jump off the top rope, though.
I mean, most men do. See, the difference
So,
is this.
you
The
can't
difference is
complain.
this. Listen, the
Beggars
difference,
can't
I'm
be
not
choosy.
going to complain. The difference is this. If I spend $500 and I jump off the top rope, I'm cool with that because the average man gonna spend $4,000-$5,000 because it's like a layaway. He's gonna keep doing this, doing that. I'm just trying to get straight to the finish line. I don't have time to take baby steps.
okay, so that's good. Y'all brought up sex in it. So now that you say about matching energy and the sex, so that's just like sex. The more and more you have sex with a person, the more and more you get connected to them emotionally, spiritually,
do.
and in.
Men
Either
do
way,
too.
you
No, they
get
don't.
connected to that
Shit.
person. Okay, so if y'all just want to say women, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But sex is an art.
It's a art.
Yeah, sex is an art. Sex is what you're willing to do. You gotta think about it. I can have sex with one guy, and in my mind, I'm thinking he liking everything I'm doing. And then you gotta think, we don't stay in relationships long enough to even imagine what a person likes. Or to even imagine what a person wants. So when you're having sex with somebody, when I say it's an art, it's an art, it's a craft. It's something that you have to learn and have to be willing to not be selfish and learn what that person likes. But because we don't stay in relationships enough, we bounce around to so many people, we don't ever get the time to understand or match a person's energy.
Okay, well let's get to the bouncing part. Why is people bouncing around so much?
Now that I mean, I don't know. Maybe because the energy is not there. Maybe they thought it was gonna be something, and it's not what they thought it was. Maybe they don't want to put in the work. A lot of people don't want to put in the work. Just don't want to take the time to know what I don't believe in anything where they say I'm displeased with you. I'm not satisfying you. What I believe in is that you're not taking the time to learn me. You gotta learn a person. Everybody don't like the same shit.
So that's when the energy should be talked about before you even gave up some ass.
But most people don't talk about it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm a firm believer that I think people just don't know how to date. I'm a firm believer people just
But do you have to date? Is it even necessary to date?
It's necessary. It's very necessary.
Why?
You need to get to know a person.
You can't get to know a person without spending
So
money.
I'm just supposed to have sex
Well,
with
we didn't
No,
say.
no. I'm
Hey,
saying
Barbara,
you
a date does not
don't
necessarily
require money.
consist
Okay,
of
so I
money.
take the money
Yeah.
back. But I'm saying you can't date a person without just getting to know them, talk to them, conversate with them, and kick it with them.
Well, that's not how a man is wired. A man don't want to sit up here and just talk to a woman like that best friend shit. We don't want to do that.
We just do it
we
because-
thinking about first thing. We thinking about what's the fastest way to get some pussy out of her.
And this is why y'all lose the connection. Cause see,
We're not
once
looking for a
once
connection.
you get the pussy, it can't be nothing. Okay, y'all not looking for a connection. So say for instance for me, once I had sex with a guy, and I don't like the sex, or I'm gonna think of a reason not to even talk to you no more. I'm good. We just not bad.
So say if y'all connected good, you love his personality,
Just didn't like
y'all
the sex.
energy is awesome, but now the guy got a little bitty dick and he can't satisfy you.
I don't think size is everything. Because I've talked to people. See, I'm
We
just,
had that.
Okay, well
everybody-
he got a terrible stroke. His stroke is terrible.
that can be talked about though. That's something
And that's a lot- and that can be self-talk.
That can be worked upon.
So what's a deal breaker? It's because you said terrible sex. If he having a little dick is acceptable. He got a terrible stroke is acceptable. So
It's not-
what?
Listen,
What's the
listen
deal?
to
It's
what
not
I'm
acceptable,
saying.
it's
It's not
tolerable.
He gotta have some
It's
money.
not
I'm gonna
acceptable.
tell you.
it's
He
not
can have
acceptable.
little dick, long feet, corns, smell like shit. Long as he got a bankroll, that's the deal
That
breaker.
is not true. Because once
You're
again,
horrible.
we go back to things that can be worked on. It can be worked on.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
Period.
why y'all don't date guys that broke?
I do.
Oh, I don't.
Don't go there.
Oh,
Come on.
God.
I don't.
We can't air this. Come
If
on,
you-
let's go.
listen,
I'm
listen,
sorry,
listen,
Barb,
listen.
though.
Let's
You gotta
go.
have some type of financial money.
Keep thanks for being honest, Barb.
I'm not talking to you
I'm not
if
talking
you
to
broke.
somebody just because they
Listen.
have what they have.
Listen, I've known
My
you for a
energy is
minute.
not gonna
If you
connect
date
with
a
you.
guy that's broke, the only guys you date that's broke are guys that you know got potential to get it. I've never saw
the
you.
only time
you maybe one, a motherfucker. You know what? I ain't even gonna touch on.
Maybe no. A female may date a guy if he's broke, if he has good sex. If his sex is awesome, out of this world, she'd probably kick it with him because now she's being pacified by the sex. He ain't got
being satisfied.
He breaking her down, so now she ain't thinking about no dollars. But I hate to disappoint any of you all. My energy goes left. If you ain't got no money, I can't connect
See,
with you.
that's why
Ain't
I
got no
brought
bag.
up the point.
Financial.
Energy is financial
No,
for a
it's
woman.
not always.
You just said
You
it.
just told me if you
You just
broke.
said it.
I said my energies go broke.
You ain't got no energy for nobody
So what
else.
consists
I don't
consists of being broke for you, Barb?
Nothing.
I mean, say
That's
if he got a
that's
job,
more than
say if he
broke.
got a
That's
job, he
shit
making $10 an hour.
You
Would
trying?
you consider that broke?
That's not
broke?
That ain't broke though.
Nigga,
To
that's
me, I
broke.
consider you to be broke when you
Yeah.
cannot contribute nothing into my household. Meaning
He
you can't
carrying
buy
that
paper
$10 an
towel.
hour.
You can't. He can buy paper towel and tissue.
Once they take the taxes out them $10
how many
an hour,
hours a
he's
day?
through.
He part time or full time?
Full time, 40
Well,
hours at
he
10
can
hours.
get
That's
some-
400. Now you take the taxes and all that, he got about $220 a week.
That can buy tissue.
That you think about to buy some tissue, you only got $220.
Well, then he ain't about to start the party. That means he's not willing to compromise
So,
and
Mark,
match my energy.
So you telling me
that
you
means
would
he don't want to
minimize?
match my energy.
You would minimize to a guy that's bringing home, let's just say $300 a week. That you can work with that.
But he might fulfill you some other way.
Well, no,
I will tolerate that until he can do better.
Women always tolerate us.
See, I think
I'm gonna tolerate it because he's got. No, let me. You asked me, could I deal with it? I'm gonna tolerate it because, like I said, that $200 could contribute to something. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna be working on you getting something better. Don't believe you're gonna stay at $10 now. I'm gonna accept you at the 10. But now, come on, now you got to get out there, try to go to a trade school or try to get more money. You know what I'm saying? So when you say a person is broke,
being who he is.
That means our energy is disconnected and I can no longer talk to you.
So why would you even deal with a man financially? He's so low on the scale as far as what his pay is. Why would you even try to build it up? And then when he don't meet your expectations on what you think he could be, now why do you judge him? When he arrives,
I'm not judging him.
We're not you quit messing with him.
That's judging.
You quit fucking with him.
Because I'm giving you an opportunity to get to a certain place.
Why would you even deal with them when you say, you know what, where you work at? And he tell you, you know, I work at the car wash. I make $10 an hour. Right then and that
who?
The car wash.
Oh, I thought
KFC somewhere $10. Even
Subway. Well, KFC make more than that.
He letting you know where you stand.
Well, he letting you know this is where I'm at. And once you say, you know what, I'm going to accept you.
But with dating, y'all can know each other.
Accept him where he at, I don't think you can go say, you know what, I see potential in you. I can see you working at where dating one of the big three. I can make you do better. And he said, but you know what, I like washing cars.
Oh, then we're not going to talk. Because now I've given you the opportunity. I've given you the opportunity to see. Just it's different when you're saying he's accepting where he is. Okay, so now he's gonna accept it. This is the conversation. He's gonna tell me that he accepts where he's at.
Mm-hmm. Well, he gotta accept it. That's his life. That's his life.
That don't mean no.
See, I think women make the big mistake of always trying to see the potential in a man where he may become.
Or building this man up to what they want.
Don't y'all do that with women?
No.
Hell no. I take you like you is.
You know you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Listen. The only thing I got issues with
you do not.
I see certain flaws in women. And when I see it's always physical. If I don't like if you got corns and shit all on your shit, it's certain shit that turn me off. But I'm gonna overlook that you ain't got the job you should have. I can even
y'all overlook that because y'all like to be in control anyway.
No,
so
I never said I wanted to be in control.
Financially, if she ain't making nothing, y'all running things.
You never heard me say that.
Men like to be in control
It's not your role to be in control. Mm-hmm. A man's supposed to run his household. And see, and that's the issue with the matching energy thing. I don't understand how a woman can even match a man's. If I'm running the household, what I say goes at the end of the day. Now, we can talk about it, but somebody got to always be the bad guy.
And that's respectable, but we're going to look at society now and how society is now. We have men that run the household. We have women that run the household.
See, and that's why marriage is at divorce is at a skyrocket rate. That's why fatherless kids is at a sky high rate. All the things that's bad is where it's at is because of that way of thinking.
What way of thinking?
Women trying to match energies with a man.
Financially.
A woman don't supposed to match nothing with a man. She's supposed to be a supporter.
I think she should match energy.
But what if she does? And it's not our fault that we have men out here that can't contribute to their household, who don't know how to be men. You want to sit at the chair at the head of your table, but you don't know what to do to bring in stuff at your house to make it
easy. It's easy to sit up here and say what this man can't do when you accepted him. Women are in charge of sex. Who you decide to give your sex to? Now when it comes time to talk accountability, now you want to sit up here and say he can't do this. He ain't capable of doing. You knew that when he walked his ass through the door.
Listen, this is a little bit off topic. When I say about it's still considered like on topic but off topic. Women don't want to match energy. They want to control relationships. Now, when I'm saying with that, I got a coworker, not gonna mention her name. She says the man she date can't stand up and pee at her house. They got to sit down and piss. So imagine that. Even though
Do you believe her, Dre?
Bro, I'm serious. This is I'm not making this up.
Is he got some type of illness or he older?
But this is part of a certain,
No, what he said. Repeat what you said about. She said.
this
the man
is,
have to
hold
go
on.
in
This
her
is also a part of some culture where they don't supposed to stand up. They supposed to sit down or whatever. But she says any man she's dating can't stand up. He have to come over and sit down, and if he had to pee. So pretty much she's training it. To me, she's training this man to be a woman.
What is her race?
She's black, but she practices Muslim. She's Muslim.
Okay.
So my whole thing is this. To me, I disagree with you a little bit, Bob, because I feel like men and women should match energy. If we match energy, we'll have more successful relationships, marriages, and things will work out. The issue is there's no matching. It's either 90-10, and it's always in the man's favor. We're the one that's doing everything. Financially, we're taking the burden. We gotta understand.
You too old to still be picking them type then.
Well, see, Dre,
That's
And I feel like what you say, Dre, is selfish.
Yeah.
Because it's selfish. It's because there's a lot of women out here that carry the burden too.
Old
But you're
ass
supposed to-
women, the ones that the men
no,
not
young
picking.
ass, it's young. It's a lot of women out here that go to work, clean up, wash, take care of their household. They do this. They do it every day. Men are now. What about the men that step out and don't take care of their kids? What about the men that don't know how to be men? What about that? Women do the same thing.
See, you said all this. Hold on. You said, hold on.
Like that.
You said all this, but the thing is this. Just say if me and Ball was single. He in his house, I'm in my house. We met y'all. We can sit here and say, yeah, baby, oh, you fucked up. You at Subway, you doing bad. I like you. Come in under my umbrella, wherever shit good, and I'm going to make shit better for you.
How many?
Hold on. Would y'all do it if it was reversed? Fuck no. Y'all not be like, I'm not to let this bum ass nigga move in. You already said if he ain't got no money, he working at the car wash, $10 an hour.
I am not about to let nobody.
And don't see no way of escalating and climbing a financial ladder. You not fucking with.
So
But we're gonna accept y'all with y'all flaws, but y'all can't accept us with our flaws.
Because you're allowing somebody to come in and drag you down to bring you. Because if she ain't on your
If I'm not
level,
asking you for no money, then you're not dragging me down.
but he not
Hey,
coming.
Dre,
But the
question
woman
for
come
you.
through the door, y'all begging. Not the man. I've never heard a man come in and say, damn, I can't wait till my woman do this and get
I
that
know.
money.
Hey, Dre, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
If you meet a woman, and let's say she's working somewhere, she's making $10 an hour, but she have awesome sex. Best
Okay.
sex you ever had in
Okay.
your life.
Yep.
Is that enough for you?
How many kids she got?
She ain't got no kids.
That's enough to start. Because now, when she around me, she gonna see the way I move. She gonna see I'm hustling. She gonna see I'm doing this and that. So at the same time, I'm teaching her, listen, that shit you doing is cool, but you also gotta do this. Now, if she sit here and say, like, in that situation, oh, that's not enough. I'm cool with working at a bakery at $7, $8 an hour. Then I gotta stop fucking.
Okay, so we got a
because
question.
anything I fuck with, I gotta build. They gotta build. We gotta build together. Because if I'm helping you and I'm building you up, at any time I might be fucked up, and I need you to build me up.
So now so we got a question on here. It says, can a relationship survive if one person constantly gives more than the other?
No.
I
So
don't think
basically you saying if you're the one that's giving and
one-sided.
giving and she's just taking, the relationship won't work, right? So my thing is, why would you allow somebody to come in your circle who has nothing to give in the first place?
Because
So
that's
if you
what
at
men do.
$10, you ain't got nothing to give. But I'm trying to get you to the level so that you can give, and you tell me that you're comfortable. Now you done threw my energy off. I'm spiritually messed up. My mental base is gone down. My emotions is broken. I can't talk to you because you don't want to come up. You want to stay at the bottom. So now you fucking me up. So now I have to let you go.
This is what separate men from women. I ain't heard not you. I ain't never heard you say she throwing my chi off, my energy. This is how women talk. Men don't talk like that. We gotta take it on the chin.
But you all allow this. So once again,
Oh my
the
God.
relationship.
No, okay, Barb, no.
You are.
No. What Dre said, he will allow certain things under certain circumstances. For instance, her sex. Her sex will get her through the door. Her sex will buy her
What's
time.
gonna keep her?
What's gonna make her stay?
keep
Her
her?
listening.
What's going to keep her is her.
Elevating.
That's right. She got to.
But what if she
show
doesn't
that-
elevate?
But she gotta want to.
Well, he
elevate.
said
She
she's
gone.
out of here.
She gone.
See,
So why
versus
even
me,
allow her in
I'm
your
a different
house?
type
So
of
how
man.
long does it take her
that.
to elevate?
Yeah.
Listen,
What's the
on the
time
real
frame
shit,
for her to elevate?
I feel like this. 2 years. And the reason I'm gonna tell you
That's
that.
a long
Listen. Let me explain that. The reason why I'm gonna tell you it's 2 years because
So you gonna be popped out a baby by then.
When a person is fucked up, sometimes a person been so fucked up in life, they dealing with traumas that they gotta heal from that.
Oh, so now you're psychiatrist.
No, I'ma just show her how a real nigga move. That's just what that is. I can't say what the last
It take 2 years?
I can't. You once again, you keep
That's a long time though.
She's
That's a long time
traumatized.
to invest.
She's
Let her
traumatized
finish.
from the last guy, stealing her car, going in her purse, all that. So once she see, you know what, this nigga moving different. This nigga ain't asking me for shit. He keep turning down when I try to help this and that. So and now I see the way he moving. He always hustling. That may take a year's time for her to watch my movement and see me better in her life. And I'm carrying her like Superman, and it ain't shit to me. By the second year, if she ain't learned nothing to say, you know what, this nigga doing so much, I feel like I'm entitled to get my shit together, to be worthy to be by this man's side, then you gotta get the fuck out.
Be realistic. Is that how it's gonna go?
Big Daddy Dre.
This how it's gonna go for Dre.
Big Daddy
I've
Dre.
never been left. I've never been left.
We
Now,
know
I
you
stand
always
on
the one to
this.
be
Can't
leaving.
no woman say they left Dre.
Big Daddy Dre.
I did all of
Let me
leaving.
tell you how that scenario fit to work
God.
out.
Tell
for
me
you.
how it's gonna work
This
out.
how it's fit to work out for you, Big Daddy. You gonna give her 2 years, right?
Okay.
She gonna sit
Maybe.
back because you gonna let her heal. She has to heal. She's healing. She's in the
While
healing
she
process.
working.
But she's in the healing process.
She
Still
working,
at $10.
right? She working, right?
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
you're saying,
okay,
after $10. So she healing. So
she
you
got
got
that
more
$220.
money. So you still helping her and keeping her afloat. Well, she's still healing. Now, as she get to the second year, she done healed.
Okay.
And then her mind then opened up, right? So now she getting money. And you said she's going to contribute? More than like...
By the second year, she better have a better job. She can't be at the bakery no more in 2 years.
Okay,
She trying to get a degree or something. Something. You got to escalate something for me to see.
So
you know
once
what?
she escalates, you think that she's going to contribute?
If she stand with me, yeah, she got to contribute.
But more than likely.
So you just gave her 2 years to do nothing, and now you want to force her to contribute?
Guess what? Hold on. Now, let me feed on what you said.
Clarify that.
You said I done gave her 2 years
To do nothing.
Think about 10, 20 years, all these other men giving all these other women they ain't doing
We
shit.
not talking about
It's
the
the
other women. We
same
talking about
thing.
you.
When we come in y'all life, we make y'all life better. Some men been doing it from day one.
Do you?
Yes, we do. We do.
Well, see, Dre, I think we should go back to classes. I wouldn't talk to a woman. I don't care how good her sex is.
Nah,
At
boy.
$10 an hour.
Ball when he was 22.
When I was 22, I was foolish.
Yeah.
See we talking
he
now.
basing it off...
Off in general. I'm just saying.
Well,
general.
see now, okay, I thought we was talking
No,
now.
we just
just
talking about in general.
Well, see, that's kind of a hard conversation to have because that means I got to go back to the old me what I was doing at that time, which we was in the streets, so we didn't care if she was at home with a million kids.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
But,
see, the new ball, like you at your stage, and I'm at my stage. We're at a position where we're comfortable, so we're not gonna deal with no dusty foot broke motherfucker. It's different if we was younger. You see what I'm saying? When I was younger, I didn't give a fuck if she had $4 in her pocket. She was sleeping on the floor because I was just trying to pop it off. But now at this point, if I meet somebody and I'm trying to build with them, I don't need nobody taking all the juice and the energy from me.
But
because
see,
it's another bill.
That goes back to the class then. What I'm saying, if I was to meet a woman right now today, let's say I already got certain expectations of this woman. First of all, she need to be making at least $50,000 a year.
I thought you were gonna say 150 is reasonable.
Well, 50 is reasonable.
That's reasonable.
That's over average.
Okay.
She
That's
has
about $20 an hour.
She has to be well spoken. She has to be clean. Them is my expectations. I prefer her to be educated. I got certain expectations of her because I see the use in that. Right. I can benefit from that. If a woman was with me and we move together, I'm going to expect for her to pay half. That's meeting my energy. You gonna pay half. You know, if I'm out there doing yard work, I expect for her to be out there too. I don't want her pushing the lawnmower.
You expect the girl to be in the yard? What you doing?
She can rake the leaves.
She can rake the leaves. She can plant the flowers.
Well, you better get you a girl that. You better get you a girl that's halfway mixed that she can put her hair in a ponytail. Ain't no black woman with a weave gonna be out there in the goddamn yard.
Well, I say all the time. These black women are rigged. They are rigged because guys have accepted it. I'm setting a new standard. Just like you remember when we was kids, the girls did what the fuck we wanted to do. Because we set the stage.
Because we had the money. It's the money
you
that
still got the money.
Yeah, but I'm
saying,
that's why I keep going with what she's saying. They keep saying matching energy ain't got nothing to do with finances. Bullshit. Money regulates everything.
Well, let's just say chores. See, you got to think. Women are in the habits.
Everything.
Most women are in the habits of wanting men to do the things that they don't like to do. I'm just saying I don't mind doing the things you don't like to do, but you gonna help me. If the basement is full of shit and the water is rising, yeah, I got to go down there and clean the drain. But guess who gonna be standing right there on them steps?
I wouldn't expect my girl to be down there with me.
You letting them slide.
No.
I say,
but she gonna do the shit that I'm not gonna do. She gonna go in that kitchen, cook that shit, and wash the dishes.
See,
so
Trey,
I'm cool with that.
Okay, I don't understand.
I wash dishes sometimes, but my thing is this: I'm doing the manly shit, so your shit should be cooking.
Okay, Trey, you comparing cleaning shit.
Hold on. Let me jump.
So if we both going to work,
are you out there cutting the grass, shoveling the snow?
Yes, I do.
I don't need you to do that. I'm gonna do that so you go in there, cook and wash them damn dishes.
Barb don't cut grass,
so you rather shovel the snow than wash dishes?
Sorry,
but I'm saying if I'm going to work.
Do you rather?
I can do both.
Would you rather?
I'm saying,
no, you never answered the question. Would you rather shovel snow or wash dishes?
Wash dishes.
Well, get your ass in there and wash the dishes because you don't want to answer.
Well, see what I'm saying? I'm not saying I expect for the female to shovel the snow. I will shovel the snow, but she's going to toss that salt. You see what I'm saying? But see, the thing is...
So you half doing your job as a man.
No, that's bullshit.
Just half doing your job as a man, because if you shoveling the snow, nigga, cat a bucket of salt right on the side and just sprinkle the salt. You want me to come out in the cold?
I don't
get blisters?
Listen, I'm not... You see what I'm saying?
You being half of a man.
She's telling you...
You being half
I want
of a
you
man.
to get fucked up. And I don't want you to get fucked up. But when you come in,
I'm gonna have you some hot chocolate ready.
I'm saying
but you halfway doing your job as a man. Since me.
Says you?
Yeah.
See, that's
why you don't want a half job
woman like you.
You don't want no half job woman.
I'm a date a woman who's gonna say, well, you know what, baby? We accomplished something today. We did it. I don't need no woman to sit back and be peeking out the window, watching me out there freezing.
I'm gonna have you grilled cheese and a hot chocolate ready.
Keep going.
You got a question on the side.
See, wait a minute. Both of y'all, both of the men said they run their household, right?
Yeah.
That's the way Ball will run his house.
Okay.
And that's the way Dre will run his house.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so neither one of them is wrong.
But that's their house.
That's their.
Oh, okay. And she
their rules.
So,
but see,
so
I don't think Barb should be saying what she wouldn't do, because if I'm your man, you gonna do what I tell you to do.
She wouldn't do that in your house because you wouldn't go for it. She might do it at Dre's house
because he gonna go for it.
Honestly, I wouldn't want my girl out there shoveling snow.
I didn't say shovel, so tossing the salt.
He said toss the salt. But if you shovel the snow, throw the salt out.
No, because it's two different jobs.
Listen,
if I got to shovel the snow, clean off the porch, shovel the walkway, shovel the porch, what harm is it you out there? To me, that builds character in a relationship to see my woman out there with me, because you know what?
I don't need you to have me build no character.
I want a woman with character.
You want her on the front line.
I need you to have. But did you say you was gonna build the character by her?
I want a woman with character, and to me that shows that she's willing to go.
I'm gonna have character in there washing them dishes,
looking out the window, watching me.
I want mine's in there cooking while I'm out there.
I noticed when you say, Dre, you say, you know what, the scale with you rather for it to be like 70-30.
That ain't got nothing to do with. I don't like to cook.
No, what I'm saying is you okay. You okay with being Superman in the relationship?
Oh, bro.
But you say you don't even want your woman to play 50-50.
You know what? I don't want her to pay 50-50 because I feel like if she feel like we 50-50, the thing is this.
She got too much of an opinion.
And that's part of it, but the whole thing is this. If a woman feel like we paying 50-50, she ain't gonna respect you as a man.
Well, that's that type of woman, Dre.
That's all women.
Okay, now listen to
Don't believe that. That's all women.
I got a question. You say she got to pay half of the bills at your house? Cause the house.
No, I said she's gonna pay all the utilities,
so now when you sell the house, is she gonna get all the money that she
ain't pay no mortgage?
But she got to get her when you
where if you stay in the apartment, hold on, let's just do common sense here. If you stay in the apartment,
hold on, you could be mad and say the house is paid for. I don't know that.
Evicted?
I don't know house
But you
paid
ain't get
for.
evicted.
So you would
So
have.
you need to see the deed.
Yeah, I gotta see the
So what if
deed.
you see the deed? What is it gonna change?
Even if it's his house, why does that matter if you
what
pay
I'm saying-
utilities?
what I'm
If
saying-
you was living somewhere paying rent and everything,
So you paying
I ain't
more.
got to pay utilities.
If
Oh,
you stay
so she just wanna know it ain't no mortgage on it.
No, if you stay in the apartment building, you pay your lights, your gas, your water
You
bill.
listen what
They
I'm
ain't
saying.
never showed you no deed.
I just want to know it ain't no mortgage on the house because when I,
Ain't
you
no
know, I
business.
ain't mad.
She said she
Ain't
don't
none of
want
your
you.
business.
She want to
See, now
help
you,
you.
see,
She
now
don't want
a
to help
woman
you.
like you, I would toss you the fuck out because
Now,
I
you
say,
know
now
what?
you in my business.
That shouldn't matter, I feel, because if you're moving into his house, that's his.
Now let me tell you why it matters.
No,
She
I'm
don't
going
wanna-
to tell you why it
let me
matters to me.
Look at that.
If you moving into his house, that's his house he had before you. You left the house or apartment or whatever you did, you was paying rent, lights, gas, water, cable, you was paying all that. So now you're moving to his house and you're only paying utilities, which may cost you $600 a month, and you just left somewhere paying $18. Why not? You winning.
Okay, now let me tell you why it matters.
You winning.
Now I want to know if the house is paid for because you said $600. That's all I'm gonna pay. Okay, I'm gonna give myself $8. So now I need to know if the mortgage is really paid for because just in case the mortgage is not paid for and he sell that house, I want to get what I invested in.
Into
But you sound insane.
But if you're just paying,
I understand what she said.
That's
She said-
bullshit.
But if you just paying, if you just,
I understand.
I want
if you
my
Listen,
money.
listen,
wait,
listen.
if you just paying
And
utilities,
I'ma
you
say
should
this,
have money to put up to
When
the
you
side. So
stay
just
in
in
your
case something
apartment
happens.
building,
I do.
you paid
So
your
what you
bill.
complaining about?
Hold on, let him talk.
That's
So I got-
bullshit.
So what you complaining about?
Listen, this is the whole thing.
Y'all
With her,
is
I understand what she's saying. Because she's saying is this.
could you
Hold on,
understand what
listen,
she's
let me-
saying?
let me-
You gotta
let me
let
tell
them
you why.
talk.
The thing is this.
Tell him.
If the
Dre.
house is paid for,
It's still
she
my
gonna
house.
pay. Hold on, she gonna let you pay. She gonna pay the utilities and all that. Her whole thing is this: if you got a mortgage and she helping you pay the mortgage off, she's gonna feel like she's entitled. So it's the whole thing is she don't want to help you pay some shit off,
That I
and
ain't
she feel
benefiting
like
from.
she should have equity in it.
Okay, let's go
even
back to
though
this,
it's
Dre.
the same.
Dre.
Even though it's the same.
Let's go back to you
I
got a
understand.
2-family flat, right?
Yeah.
In your 2-family flat, you got multiple families staying in there, right?
Right.
They gonna pay their bills regardless of that motherfucker, right?
Yeah. I got
If you was to sell that motherfucker today for $200,000-300,000, how much you giving them?
Nothing.
I ain't giving them shit.
You ain't giving them shit. Same thing with the woman that moved in and I told her to pay utilities.
See,
You
it's
gonna
the
pay
difference,
utilities
though.
regardless.
Ain't no mortgage.
And
if
as
it was
you
a
see, you
mortgage,
just
then they gonna
unmatched
feel
my
that.
Okay,
energy.
hold on. But she ain't paying no mortgage.
But she
No,
would
I
be
said I-
renting. She feel like
She ain't paying nothing but
if she
utilities.
stay with you, if it was, even though your house is paid for, if it was a mortgage and she's paying you money a month, she feel like I should be
But she
getting
not
equity.
paying me money. She just paying utilities that
I
she
just
using
But that ain't how
anyway.
she doing. I understand.
Listen,
but she not
and see a
looking at
woman
it
like that, I say, now you in my business. You getting too deep in my business. It's time for you to go. I'ma show her to go because I see what she trying to do. Then she want to sit up here and be talking to the realtor. How much you got it on the market for?
That's
All
right.
that
That's
bullshit.
right. Because I won't
A
buy
woman like that,
investment.
you show her the dope.
I won't buy half, baby. I don't care. Now let's get to the next question. I don't care what you're talking about.
Okay.
It
You
said-
wrong, Bob.
I don't care. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. It says, how can you tell if someone is matching your energy or just tolerating you?
Well, for me, damn, I never been tolerated.
Bob, all women do tolerate.
Meatball, I don't know about
But
that.
go ahead.
Well, you know what? I have been told, a woman have told me, I'm going to match your energy. And like I say, when a woman
you
tell
said
a man, I'm going to match your energy, usually that's a negative thing.
Yeah,
I agree.
most of the time.
So if a woman telling me she's matching my energy, listen, we're going to address that right now. Because to me, that means it's bad for me. And anytime something bad for me, I want to settle it now. I'm not going to wait and find out a week later when you drop the bomb and you know what, I come home one day, your shit gone. You go tell me like, listen, I can't accept this. I can't handle this. Or whatever she's going to say, I'm going to give her the flow to break down how she feel or what she think about whatever. So, but first, tolerate it. If I ever was aware that a woman was tolerating me, I would leave her. I would leave her immediately. Because the word tolerate mean to just to accept when you really don't. That's not really what you want.
I think that with the tolerate, I'm gonna accept this shit till I find something better.
That's right.
So I agree with what you. If a woman tolerate me, I'm feeling like you just looking for the upgrade. Sooner or later, I'm gonna be around this bitch.
Okay,
mad
but
as
when
hell.
you tolerate a person, do you all think that messes with the energy? And when you're tolerating somebody, not only is it messing with your energy, but it causes a lot of conflict in the relationship. So why tolerate a person?
I don't think men tolerate women. Women tolerate men.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, because if a woman tolerates me, like I said, that's unacceptable. Because like Dre said, I know she's accepting applications. I know she out looking to upgrade. She already made her mind up to leave me. Only question is when.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for that reason.
All right, Chrissy, again. How do you set boundaries with people who don't match your energy?
Don't fuck with them at all.
I ain't talking.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Well, if a
I
person,
apologize.
if a person don't match my
That was her question.
Go ahead,
Okay.
let Chris answer. My
Oh,
bad.
I wouldn't deal with them at all. I have a short fuse for anything of that nature, so I don't have a problem with cutting people off and not talking to them no more. It doesn't bother me at all.
Now, what you said, Paul?
So if a person's not matching my energy, I take it as, you know what, they're not physically attracted to me, or they not feeling my vibe.
Okay, but it was like what you said, because the question was, how would you set boundaries? Would you set boundaries or would you just cut them off?
No. Well, see, it ain't about cutting off, because to me, boundaries is set with something far under structure. Accepting my energy, like for instance, if I go to work and let's say the boss is in there having a conversation, you walk in the office, I can tell from the vibe, you know, what they have in a meeting. That don't have nothing to do with the energy. Now, we standing in the hallway and I walk up and the boss is talking to another employee, and, you know, I'm like, damn, that energy is kind of off. I'm going to say, well, either they was talking about me or, you know, the guy was either, you know, some of that nature. He was telling him something about me, and when I walk up, the energy was off. But I think the energy, the vibe, all that is in different categories. So it all depends on how a person's face expression is when you walk up or when you enter a room. To me, that tells me a lot.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay,
that's
Dre,
what I
go
was
on for you. What should you do if a close friend or partner suddenly stops matching your energy?
Okay, well, I can say.
So they was like matching your energy in the beginning, then they just stopped, like whatever.
They hating.
Well, one, I can't really say they hating. Maybe it's some I could have did some fucked up shit. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you know, in my younger days, I done did some shit that could have been questionable, and the guys was like, you know what I mean. But us being 30, 40 years in, the fellas are coming to me like, bro, you know, you move this way, and that's the only thing I love about my brothers. We not friends, we brothers. We can have that type of conversation with each other. And I literally feel like we match each other energy because we can talk to each other like that. And the ones that's don't have that type of energy, we've been, you know, cut them out. It's like a cancer. They can't match your energy. They not like that. They got to be cut out.
Piggying back on everything you all said based on this question, I would say it can go both ways. You can cut that person off or you can draw boundaries. And I think in our friendships, it's easier to set boundaries with that person than it is to cut them off. Because when you set your boundaries, whether or not they respect the boundaries you've built, it's your job to keep everything in place. So with a friend that's toxic, always in some bullshit, causing drama, you can still be friends with that person, but you got to feed them with a long-handled spoon. You got to distance yourself from it. Eventually, you are going to cut the person off. But I think when you've been in a friendship with somebody for so long, it's kind of hard to just say, I'm going to cut you off. So I think setting boundaries for them at that moment, like, look, this is how it's going to be because you this way, you that way, and I can't deal with you in that way. I'm not just going to straight cut you off. But as time goes on, eventually you're going to cut yourself off. Well, I don't have to just because I didn't set boundaries. So now you disrespecting my boundaries. Then I can't fuck with you. I can't be So I think it's easier. I think it's easy to set boundaries with anybody that you don't have to completely cut them off.
I feel like if they your true friend, it's certain things you ain't going to do. Like, I'm not going to, like, listen, them two guys is my brothers. They done date a lot of motherfuckers. I done date a lot of motherfuckers. I'm not going to sit here and see some shit going on with somebody, you know, they fuck with, they really into, and not say nothing. Like, listen, dog, she around the corner with Melvin or something. I'm going to put that out there, let them know, because I know, you know what I mean? My guys, if a guy, my homies, if they accept her as his girl, not just a pop off, they accept her as they women, they gonna move differently. Ain't no expensive count. You know what I mean? It's a limitation. They gonna go above and beyond for this woman. So it's not gonna sit right with me knowing this woman ain't doing right by them, and they out here, going above and beyond for her. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, listen, bro, that ain't.
Now for me, I could piggyback on that and say I stay in my lane.
For real?
Cause I've been slapping.
That's the new Barb, stay in her lane.
I'm gonna stay in my lane, and I'm gonna tell you why I stay in my lane. I saw your look, Paul. Shut up. I stay in I stay in my lane, but the reason I stay in my lane is because I've been dogged on stuff like that. Like, you don't want to see me happy. You hating on me, even if you saw it, you shouldn't have said. See, females is different. Some females move different. Some females feel like if they man out there, I even had a friend that tell me, if you see my husband out there cheating, don't tell me nothing.
Wow.
So I looked at her and this was my response. So if I saw your husband with somebody in the crew, you mean don't tell you and you don't have the right to get mad at me? What? Well, why would you get mad at me? So I think females are different when it comes to stuff like that, because they'll say 1 minute, tell me, but then you'll tell them and then they'll say you messed up their relationship. So for me, stay in my lane. I ain't seen nothing because I don't know who you with anyway. That might be your cousin. I don't know all your family. I don't know nothing. Well, I'm just quiet.
Barb, see.
Oh, did you want to?
Barb, if you see mine out the street, call me.
I say guys are different.
I'm not that different guy. You see mine out the street?
What I'm saying, guys versus females is different. A female will say you trying to ruin my relationship versus a guy say good looking.
Well,
see what I'm saying?
Me and you got that understanding.
Yeah, like
you ain't answer though.
Yeah, I'm quiet. I got you.
I'm gonna piggyback what you said, Barb. Men and women are different when it comes to things like that. You got to think. Women give each other terrible advice. Like how this woman sit up here and told you, don't even say nothing about mine. Versus the guys go say, if you see some suspicious action with mine, just inform me. Don't act on it. That's how we is. So even like how Dre was saying, we are family. So if we can talk to one another, if Dre sees something suspicious with a female that I'm talking to, he's going to say, well, damn, boy, I seen her up there with such and such. Because 9 out of 10, she told me something different. Mm-hmm. Drayden seen her up at the casino. She told me she was going to her mama's house. Mm-hmm. You see how? So we have put that together. So it's kind of different with men and women. And to piggyback as far as how the friendship work, our friendship, we supposed to be able to come to each other. You're supposed to be able to come to somebody you consider a friend, and they don't. You know what? This is what I need a car. If I got 2 cars, I'm not going to ask you where you're going. Take the keys. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If I got something extra and you need it, take it. You family. How women is, they different. A woman going to sit up here, girl, you just got paid. Why you need $30 from me? What you do with your money? See, men don't do that.
Listen, let me chime in on that. I remember a long time ago, this while back, I had a hot date. My windshield wipers went out. I called Ball. Ball had just got his BMW. I say, Ball, I need the BMW.
Because you didn't want to be out with your windshield wipers.
Ball didn't give a fuck. He said, come get that motherfucker. I parked my shit right in the driveway. Rolled out, had my date in the BMW. So that's what men do.
Yeah, because I know when I get back in my car, I ain't got no cigarette hole in my seat. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For me, I wouldn't dare surround myself with somebody that don't have any kind of resources. If I call somebody in my circle, they have value. They have worth. I don't want to just know a lot of people. I want to know people of value.
And you can't consider everybody, your friend either. Everybody ain't your friend. I tell people that a lot of people give people titles. Everybody want a title. Yeah. You don't deserve a title. People look at me, they give me. Everybody's not my friend. I got 4 friends. Actually, 4 real friends. Those are the 4 real friends I look at. I tell everybody else you are associates. Mm-hmm. You are associates to me. And even to be in my presence and in my circle, you should consider yourself to be very lucky. Because I don't mess with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So I feel like even you being in the presence of me is It's a gift to you. You
And
know
it's
what
a
I'm
gift
saying?
for a person to be able to call your phone.
Yeah.
Most
And I
definitely it's
talk
a gift
to
for a person to be able to come
when
to your
you look
home.
at certain friendships, I say certain people that are considered associates, you have to draw boundaries with. Because sometimes, and even with friends too, because sometimes your friends can drain you with their problems and their issues. Females got a lot of problems.
Maybe that's a woman thing.
Yeah, it is.
I've never had no issues with
When I say issues, they got a lot of personal issues. You got females that's unhappy within their house, unhappy with their children, and when they see you, you finna go out to have cocktails. Here you go. Girl, he did this. Girl, he did. And I had to stop and say, wait, I came to eat and have a cocktail. I don't want to hear this.
Oh, y'all discussing this while y'all out trying to have fun?
Yeah, while we out trying to have fun and
Women will ruin other women's day.
They'll mess up the whole vibe. So say if I come out and say, "Oh, fellas, let's all just go out and get something to eat." We laughing, we talking. I invite the friend. Oh, my life is this. Then she got 5, 6 shots. Next thing you know, she crying. And I'm like, girl, you should have stayed home.
Well, she got 5, 6 shots and she getting ran in the parking lot. Because sometimes that happens too. But go ahead.
But no. But so that's why I think drawing boundaries are healthy. I think people should draw boundaries with their parents. If your parents are unhealthy and toxic, draw boundaries. I don't think there's nothing wrong with draw boundaries with your children if necessary. Your parents, your friends, your cousins, or whoever you have to draw boundaries with. I think that keeps your mental together. Because that lets a person know you can't come into my circle with that bullshit. I'm not tolerating it. I don't want it. You don't have to respect it, but I've drawn the line. So when you ring my phone and say, girl, you know, I'm going to call you right back.
Well, you know, that's a two-ended sword. That means you can't call people with your issues because they got feelings too. Especially if a person love you. You can't call your mama and tell her about, you know, my nigga just beat my ass. A week later, you want to invite him to your mama's house for dinner.
Oh, no, that's true. I agree with that. Yeah. But when I say unhealthy relationships, you have some parents that are toxic. Mm-hmm. That wish no good to you. No, I have boundaries with my mother. Love her to death. Raised us the best that she could, but I draw boundaries with her because I don't trust her, for one. I have no trust with her. And for two, she hits you with negativity no matter what. She starts off positive, but by the end of the night, it's straight negativity. That messes with my mental. So I have to draw boundaries with her. That's what I'm saying. So when you have people that come into your life, a friend or anybody who disrupts your mental, you have to draw boundaries with them.
I can't agree with her. This,
I'm just saying.
Listen. It made me think about my mama. My mama be on some old Scarface 80s bullshit. I went up to see my mama. This was a few months back and shit. Mm-hmm. You know, my mama, she's 67. Mm-hmm. She on the fucking on the like a walker thing, oxygen mask and everything. I hear on the phone telling the nigga, Where your bitch at? That bitch owed me money and I'm gonna crack her head. I just put my shoes on. And her 60s like, you know what? All right, ma, I love you. I'm gone. I don't want to hear that gangster shit. I ain't even in the streets no more. You over here 68 on the walker talking about cracking somebody's motherfucking head.
I should have put you in a space, Bob. Be quiet.
No, I'm not gonna be in there because I'm gone. Call the police.
You drew your boundaries. You love her, but I'm gone. I don't want that nigga. So that's what I'm saying with drawing boundaries. You can't allow a person to come in and mess up your energy and mess up your mental.
I agree with that.
But I think that has a lot to do with your delivery too. Because like, you know, if like I say, my guys was to call me on some negative shit, it's because 9 times out of 10 something gonna be done about it. We ain't just finna sit back and be like, yeah, man, that was fucked up, this happened. No, because after a while you gonna be like, so how does this want to end? Mm-hmm. See, men are different from women. We're not going to just sit up here and talk about a lot of problems. We're going to resolve the problems.
Looking for the solution.
That's right. So let's get to it. Women, they want to talk about problems, then they're going to go back and visit the same issue again. Then after a while, it becomes a fucked up situation, and you be like, well, all us seen that coming. Shit, the first time he slapped you on the floor, you should have left. So now he blacked your eye. Now you got pregnant by him. Oh, man, you through. So I'm just saying, women, men, we move different. The energy dealing with a man, dealing with a woman is different. Men don't call other men and gossip.
I don't know how you guess.
See,
Well,
That's
if,
some
hey,
games
listen,
out here now. You
if
got
a
some
man
guys
called
that
me,
do.
if a man called me talking about
You
another
got
man,
something to do.
I know he calling other men talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I know. So if a nigga's a
could've got
gossiper,
comfortable.
I'm straight on him. A man don't supposed to gossip.
See, I look at it like this. The only difference I disagree on that part, boy. I've been sending out like messages in Texas about the airplane shit. It's like a lot of airplane crashes. So when men talk, it's always something to me to help your brothers. Like
That ain't gossiping, Dre.
I think. See,
Gossip is this.
That ain't gossip, man.
I think it's the same thing.
Did you see that outfit that nigga had on? Man, that shit was fucked up. That shit probably
Yeah,
ain't
Ray,
real.
did you see
That's
his-
gossiping.
You know why I disagree with that? Because
Well,
I every time I make a post, I send in a message, and the first thing I looked at Fat Boy was like, Dre the airplane police. He looked at it like that. Like he may have been funny, but my whole thing is this. I love all these guys. These my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So like literally I did the research. It was over 1,457 aviation issues within the last year. 48 was fatality, meaning motherfuckers died on them planes out of 48. So I'm wiring my brothers up like, nigga, whatever
That's
the fuck going
information.
on.
That's informing.
Yeah, but it's still the same thing
That's
to
not
me.
informing. Is not
Okay,
gossiping,
well,
Dre.
I look at it the same.
Okay,
Go ahead. Well, if I'm informing you about something, I mean I'm giving you information that can be useful to you.
Beneficial.
But if I'm gossiping, I'm just running my mouth. It's nothing that you can
you
get.
don't know what's going
Okay,
on.
well, if you
Just
said
talking
that way,
without
I agree.
purpose.
I agree with you.
Okay, Chris, this is for you.
Oh, goodness.
What are some strategies to avoid resentment when you feel like you're giving more than receiving?
Stop giving.
Well,
Do
it
you
ain't that
still have the
simple.
resentment though? It's
I don't
how
have
do
the
you-
resentment.
How do you avoid the resentment?
Dude, because of the loss. The resentment comes from the loss that you took.
Yeah.
So, for instance, like if you had a guy
That's
you
something
trying
like
to,
something like a relationship or platonic, and if it's always one-sided, you're gonna eventually see that, and you're gonna eventually distance yourself.
So the
So
resentment.
what I think for is go back to where I do things. If you invest in me the way I'm investing in you, it can't be no resentment.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say, you know what, I've been out here freezing. I'm calling it, man, this bitch had me out there freezing. I was shoveling the snow and this bitch looking out the window drinking cocoa. When I walk in the door, she gonna hand me some cocoa. I'll be mad than a motherfucker.
But now the question is that when you giving more than receiving,
And
so
that's- and that's
you're
what
gonna
you
have the
giving more,
resentment.
yeah.
No, I
It's
would
not-
if I did that. But see, I don't do that. So I don't have
Oh,
no
you don't do
I
resentment.
just feel I'm not gonna
I
have
don't
resentment,
do
but
it.
I'm gonna cut it off.
I'm not finna have a person watch me bust my ass, and then when I walk in, they pat me on the back. Oh, you did good.
See, ain't nothing wrong with that, ball, because I can be out there shoveling snow, getting my grass, cutting grass, whatever. When I come in, she put this motherfucker in her mouth.
Well, see, that don't work for me, Dre. See, you motivated sexually. See, I'm weighing up my value. I'm weighing up my time. To me,
The end
my
result, you trying to get some pussy, get your
no,
dick sucked.
No, so
Dre,
she should have ran out there trying to help you up when you failed.
I'm a teller. See, my thing is, I don't assume. I don't
You
think
gotta go assume she
I'm
knows,
gonna say,
you gonna
listen,
tell.
come on, baby, we finna go ahead and shovel this snow.
You
I'm-
still stuck on shoving that
Hey,
damn stuff.
I'm gonna be like, listen, we finna go ahead and cut that
What if
grass.
she say no?
And I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna get her. What you mean, look? What you mean, no? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tolerate it.
So what if she don't go help you? You still got to shovel the snow.
I'm gonna go out there, and then you know what? I ain't got nothing to say for about 2-3 days, and I'm gonna be reviewing my options. I'm gonna be thinking about, you know
Because she
what?
didn't go out there and help you shovel the
Because
snow.
I don't like that type of partnership.
Wow.
Yeah. But see, it sums up to the snow. But see, the thing is, I wouldn't have her. If she called me and she trying to clean out her car, I'm gonna go help her out. That's how I think a partnership's supposed to work. If I see you doing any kind of work, I'm going to come and assist you. I may not scrub the carpet, but you know what? I'm gonna be sitting up here wiping down the seats. We work together as a team, and it can't be no resentment. I may do the harder, even if I'm on the roof. If I'm on the roof roofing, I expect for her to be picking up the nails.
Oh, you asking for a whole lot.
Listen, bruh, when I'm on that roof, it's hot.
Good.
When I'm pulling them shingles back on them
She supposed to
properties,
be out there and some
no,
dog
she gonna
beds
be out
catching
there.
the needles.
She gonna be out. No,
nails.
it's a roller that picks the net, which I gotta pay somebody to do. So why would I gotta pay somebody
standing right
to
there.
roll? Yeah, you standing there talking about you got a glass of lemonade.
I ain't gonna be outside.
Because the switch of that,
I'm
you're not in the
gonna be
kitchen.
outside.
You're not in the
It's
kitchen cooking. You're not in the kitchen cooking with her. It's the same thing.
Drake, I'm gonna tell you, man. Realistic, I ain't been grocery shopping in a year. I eat out. Shit, 3-4 days out the week.
Well, guess what? That'll save that money if she in the kitchen
No,
cooking.
it don't save. No, it's actually cheaper to go out and eat than to go.
Nah, hell no.
Drake,
I spend $400 to $500. Listen,
And
tell
your food at
I
home
eat out
tastes much
all the
better.
time, boy.
Well, you
It's
spending
cheaper to go
$300-$400 at a
home.
restaurant.
No,
why you eating
that's
out
more,
then?
because listen, because one, you gotta realize I work 6 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta maintain anything that's going on with the rental property, my shit, her shit. Then on top of that, the podcast recording and editing.
Well,
So
how many days
7
a week does she? I mean, so the meals is really prepared by her, right?
Yeah, maybe once a week.
So how many days a week she work?
She works 5.
Oh,
But she got side hustles as
Okay,
well.
okay.
We got multiple side hustles, but the thing is this. If a motherfucker make chili, I might eat chili twice.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep eating this shit because in the refrigerator, I don't move like that. I don't like to eat the same
I don't
shit.
even like that
So I
flavor.
spend anything from $250 to $500 a month on fast food
yeah,
because
that's-
one, I'm busy all the time and I don't have the time to cook.
But you think if you go grocery shopping,
Mm-hmm.
well, last time I've been grocery shopping, I think I spent $250, and it looked like I ain't have shit in that
Well,
bucket.
guess what? That means you eating all the big fella shit.
No hamburger, chicken, steak.
I don't
Bread?
eat steak. Steak is expensive. I don't eat steak.
No, steak is not really expensive.
Well, it's expensive. I can go get some goddamn Gordon fish fillets, the batter motherfuckers, and I get about 4 bags of them for the price of your steaks.
Well,
lunch meat. I'm a lunch meat bread nigga with a bag of chips.
A steak, a decent steak will cost you what, about $12, $13.
Man, you know how many? I can get a whole lot of meals for $12, $13.
Like what?
Tuna fish. Motherfucker, I can get, listen, for $12, $13, I can get 2 bags of Gordon's fish fillets.
I don't eat that. When last
One
time you
steak.
ate a tuna fish sandwich?
Nigga, about a month ago, I got about 10 cans of tuna fish at the crib, nigga.
Listen, man, I got some tuna
I ain't
fish
gotta
too.
eat all that expensive shit like
the
y'all,
meat get
dog.
polluted, I got ramen noodles, I got
I
tuna
don't eat
fish,
the noodles,
I got
man.
stuff in the can just in case something happened.
Listen,
but
I
that
don't
ain't
eat
nothing I'm
crab.
finna go whip up.
I don't eat lobster. I'm good with steak. I don't eat that expensive shit like y'all eat, dog.
with some crackers.
Listen, man,
I
if
don't
a
eat
chick
meat in
came
the
and handed me a tuna fish sandwich, I'm slapping that shit on the
Longest
floor.
cheese on that bitch, and she
I don't-
made it like a tuna
See,
melt.
I look at rolls.
I don't eat tuna. I don't eat meat in the can. Period.
I think
that's
it's certain
that
things
bougie
a woman
shit. That's what
shouldn't
I'm
even
talking
do
about.
for a man. I don't think a woman should ever bring a man a cold meal. I don't think a woman should ever bring a man a tuna fish sandwich. I don't think a woman should bring him a
You
warm
want a
drink.
lot for a
No,
man who
she
won't
not
even
gonna-
shovel the snow bags up and drop the salt.
Nah.
Damn, you should get a cold sandwich. Got me out there dropping salt.
I don't expect a woman to give you a cold meal either, but I'm saying tuna fish. I normally make tuna fish because it's something quick.
It's something quick.
and
It's
it's
something
healthy.
fast.
But if a woman's gonna cook for me, that shit, you right, it gotta be a hot meal. Because 9 times out of 10, I done did some gangster shit, cutting grass, shoveling some snow.
That's gangster?
painting. Hell yeah, that's good. First off,
Sure is.
listen,
And I ain't
you know
out
why I
here,
say
sure
it's
is,
gangster?
Drake.
Because I'm a
You got
nigga
you
that
some
come from
fried
the block
chicken and
that
mashed
normally
potatoes.
paid niggas to do all that type of shit.
Hey, Drake.
But now once you get older, you do it, yeah, it's
My
gangster.
brother's wife, she's out there.
She
When he
different.
plant flowers,
She
guess who out there
different.
too?
She different.
When he out there building sheds and shit, guess who out there? It's not only her, they got their son out
It's
there
her
too. See, it's a
heritage,
culture
bro.
that
It's her
they're
culture.
building. See,
But
the
that's
black
where she
woman,
come from, though. She came from that.
and that's what I'm talking about. The black woman, she want to watch you out the window. You sweating like a motherfucker.
She ain't about to fuck her
She
weave
peeking
up.
out in that central area using, he got it. And go back finish whatever she doing.
Oh, she
When you-
cooking a meal in there? That's cool.
Man, see, I can cook.
See, I ain't got time
But
to
see,
cook.
you require so much.
No, I
And
don't
with
actually
that meal,
require-
so
You
a shot of
require
neck or
so much,
something
but then
comes
you
with that
wanna be,
meal.
you want to come to the table
But see, you go
halfway.
back. See, Drake go
He
back
go-
to
everything
Drake
he
go
back
back
to
to
sex.
sex.
Everything
And
is sex.
food.
See, I'm gonna tell you, if a woman is not meeting my standards, my Johnson ain't getting
What is
her.
your standards?
My
though?
standards is, listen, if I'm
Her
out
out
there
there
struggling,
picking up
if
nails
I'm
and chopping down
struggling,
trees.
she should
Just
be out
turn
there.
him on.
She should be struggling.
He
What
gonna
turn me
chop
on?
that tree branch down.
If I'm up in the tree cutting down a tree and she out there
wanted
picking
to
up the
catch the
limbs and
limbs.
stuff,
I
put away, to me, that turns me on. We popping it off later on. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there cutting the grass and she got the flowers. That turned me on.
Man.
But when she ride past and blow the horn, bump, up and gonna give me something to eat and gone, I'm gonna be like that bitch. You see what I'm saying? So I think a little
Okay,
different.
now this is gonna be the last question and we gonna close out. Do you all think that it's necessary to try to match a person's energy if you're not trying to pursue them? Like if they just like a sad piece, a sad chick.
I say I go first, bro. Absolutely not.
Okay.
I mean, if it's a woman that you just want to have a physical relationship with her, you don't care how she feel, you don't care how her kids doing, you don't care how it's work, you don't care if she ate that day.
Okay, Chris.
I'm not matching energy with somebody I don't want to deal with.
Okay, I don't feel it's necessary either. I think it's a waste of time.
Absolutely.
I'm just there to pop you off and you there to pop me off and deuces.
See, I'm totally disagreeing with y'all.
Okay,
And the
go
only
ahead.
reason I
We
say
need
this is
this.
because you have to dial from a man's point of view. We have to dial in and match our energy just for it to get physical, before it even get to what y'all talking about. Because if we're not matching our energy, we'll never be able to get y'all in bed.
But I disagree because a woman automatically knows whether she giving you some or not, whether she's matched your energy
I
or not.
agree.
Yeah, but a man can talk himself out of some pussy all the time.
He can
Yeah.
shoot himself
See,
in
the
the
thing
foot.
is, if a woman is into a man,
But she's
as
still
long
not
as he
matching
don't
the
say no
energy.
dumb shit or do no dumb shit, he fuck. See, a woman ain't turned off like that. Oh, a girl, I don't believe he said that. Oh, I was gonna give his ass some pussy. He ain't getting
He
shit now.
fucked that up.
So that's how y'all are.
So we gotta match the energy to get to wherever we trying to get to. That's about it.
Okay. You want to close on?
Okay. I haven't really been agreeing with Barb today. Normally I don't. But today was a little worse than normal.
I don't see why, but okay. I mean, it is. We agree to disagree.
Yeah. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Conversation with OG. I'm Meatball.
I'm Chris.
I'm Barb.
I'm Dre.
We out.
Peace.